from 09CDOU. On the spot, which is your favorite Two-Face figure you own, and why is it also it Darkseid? Oh, I guess what's my favorite Two-Face and what's my favorite Darkseid figure, if I'm understanding that correctly. Favorite Two-Face figure by far easily for me is the DC Direct, was it Secret Files, Two-Face. He came with the flipping coin. I did the review of him. It was the same wave that came with Poison Ivy, I think Killing Joke, Joker, and Hugo Strange. If that helps you out at all. That's my favorite Two-Face figure. I just love the design of that character. It looks exactly like he did on Secret Files, Secret Origins. I still have the comic cover for that. It's awesome. So that's by far my favorite Two-Face figure. Again, and why is it also its Darkseid? Not really sure. I'm not really sure what is being asked here. If you are asking my favorite Darkseid figure, I would say is the Collect and Connect Darkseid. If you're asking what color I like the Darkseid on Two-Face, I'm generally alright with blue. I like blue as a good color. I don't like red. And I don't like the bald Two-Face, which I've said countless videos before. I don't like the fact that Two-Face is bald on one side. I know realistically, yes, it makes sense, but you know, just give him outlandish hair. That's the way I look at it. So thank you to your question thanks to your question 09CDOU. Next question comes to us from the OA Cape Crusader 0 on the spot. Hey Spot, have you dabbled in the world of Doctor Who? It has become one of my personal favorite sci-fi worlds. It seems like nothing you might also dig. Oh, sorry. It seems like something you might also dig. I used to watch Doctor Who all the time, actually. I don't know if you guys know that or not. You probably don't, because I never talk about it. In the 80s, I grew up watching Doctor Who. I loved Doctor Who. I loved watching Doctor Who. I loved watching Space 1999, if anybody remembers that show, with, I think, Martin Landau was in it. I want to think that that's not the right name. And I also really liked Red Dwarf. And I also used to watch... There was another British one, and there was some girl in it that looked like a cat. I don't remember what it was. Spot. That's what happens when you get old. You just don't remember. My favorite Doctor Who still is Tom Baker, Fourth Doctor. I love that scarf. I had somebody made me a scarf once. It was just red and black striped, but it was really long, and I thought that was cool. So I really like Doctor Who. I never really got into the new Doctor Who. It was almost like it was trying to be too comedic. I know some people might say, well, no, Spy, if you give it a chance, you know what, I just really should get around to watching the new Doctor Who. I haven't, but I really should. I know I should. Next question comes to us from VilJax0000. Will we see more WWE reviews? Because those are my favorite. Absolutely. In fact, I think as the moment you are watching this, I just uploaded the Defining Moments Bret Hart with that horrible plastic flag. Horrible, horrible flag. But definitely more definitely on the way. I've already got a couple lined up. Next question is from Spots, named Spot. Thank you. I've been waiting for another on the spot. Well, you're quite welcome. That was easy enough to answer. Next question comes to us from 12 WTF Dude 34 on the spot. You hate ignorant fanboys, i.e. Deadpool fanboys and Dragon Ball Z fanboys. Do you hate ignorant fanboys? I don't hate ignorant fanboys. I mean, to each his own. But I don't... Sometimes it bothers me when people say, you know, who would win between this and this? You know, who would win between Super Saiyan Goku and Superman? I know there's already a video out there of it. Or, you know, there's just some people that are so extremely into something that, you know, to say something otherwise, you know, you get a lot of oh, there's my hands. You get a lot of lashback. I still remember, and this is so long ago, but I still remember I did a review of the Marvel Legends Juggernaut, and I still remember to this day that on the back I mentioned, and here's some unknown character, I think his name is Deadpool, and even to this day there's people that still comment down below, how could you not know who Deadpool is? Which was somewhat ironic because way before Wolverine was cool, I was following X-Men, and I loved Wolverine up to the point that Wolverine became mainstream, and then Wolverine took over everything. Then I stopped liking Wolverine. I loved Deadpool all the way back in his original miniseries, even before that, New Mutants. I really loved the design of Deadpool. I always thought he was really cool. Die Hard, I know from the Youngblood, was just a ripoff of Deadpool, but I always really liked Deadpool, and it was funny that so many people down below said, "Oh, Spot, how could you not know Deadpool?" The idea that it was a joke, and I know some people probably just assumed that I just didn't have any idea who Deadpool was. I still kind of laugh at myself. Or I kind of giggle to myself about that. You know what? We'll do one more question because I think I got a couple more minutes left. We'll do one more and then we'll wrap it up there. Next question comes to us from Mega Man Seal or Mega Man Keel. On the Spot, can we see yourself doing reviews Spot, can you see yourself doing reviews in the next 5 years? I don't think many YouTube people just stop. My name pronounced, by the way, is Main K. Oh, cool. Thank you, Main K. I'm sorry I pronounced your name wrong. I could see myself reviewing for at least a couple more years. I enjoy doing it. I mean, it's not, it's by some people say, oh, this is such a chore. I have this as my job and I got to do this and I'm a celebrity and the hardships of doing YouTubing. And I just review stuff that I like collecting. There's other stuff that I pick up to review, but I'm reviewing stuff that I enjoy. I've collected this stuff over years and some things I picked up recently, but it's stuff that I like doing. And, I like, which is also one reason why I don't like being on camera. Some people, obviously, I'm sure I'll read it all the way up, in the other questions. Why don't you ever show your face? Because I review and, you're here hopefully just to see my thoughts on a figure. Like I'm not necessarily somebody that needs to be spotted somewhere and say, hey, I'm obviously more coherent than what I just did. But I like reviewing. I like it's very humbling. It's very humbling to do a video and to see that there's actually people that enjoy watching it and people that follow along and say, oh, I've enjoyed watching your videos for a couple of years, or my kid really likes watching your videos and keep up the good work. It's very humbling. It's not something that, when you work in a regular business and you work for the man and you work for an establishment, sometimes you can just be another person. But, here, you feel like you're doing something productive and you feel like you have people that enjoy what you do. It's very humbling. So, Spot probably will see himself doing it for at least a couple more years, and we'll certainly go from there. I won't be old man Spot, coming along with a cane. Oh, today we're having a look. I won't do that, but, a couple more years, I could probably see myself doing it. So I'm going to wrap this up here. I think this was part 4. We're going to wrap this. This one's actually a little longer because Spot rambled quite a bit. But stay tuned, guys. There's definitely more of On the Spot heading your way. Just around the corner, I'm going to put up another video. So stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys then.